This is the ACT percent benchmark question about the car and the sales tax difference. So let's go ahead and check it off first. It is this question, so you can put a little check mark on your paper, and then let's read it. It says, Jean bought a used car for $2,800 plus a 6% tax. How much more would she have paid for the car if the sales tax were 7% instead of 6%? So let's think about this before we actually start to tackle it, and I like to make visualizations. So let's go ahead and make the original price represented by a box of certain size. So we can say that is $2,800. And then we have a 6% sales tax. So when we think about this, we know that 50% would be about half. We know that 25% would be about a quarter or a fourth. 6% is going to be pretty small. So let's make a little extra money on the end here. We'll call that a 6% tax. 6% tax. So the question asks us, how much more would she have paid for the car if the sales tax were 7% instead of 6%? So 7% would be even more, right? We would draw a little extra. So we want to figure out, we know that she's paying 6%, so she definitely has to pay that much, but how much more would she have to pay if she paid that much? So we need to find the difference between the 6% and the 7% sales tax. So I'm going to erase that just a bit. We can do our normal percent solving strategy first. So we're going to turn our 6% into a decimal. We'll multiply it times the original price and see what we get. So 0.06 times the original price of $2,800. And when I multiply that out on my calculator, I get 0.06 times 2,800. I get 168. But that's not what the question is asking. It's asking how much more would she have paid if the sales tax were 7% instead of 6%. So we calculated the 6%. I'm going to label that. 6% would be that. Let's go ahead and calculate the 7% as well. So we'll do 7% is this. And we'll change our percent into a decimal. So 0.07 times that price, 2,800. And on my calculator, I get 0.07 times 2,800. I get 196. So now we have these two prices. We have a 7% sales tax and a 6% sales tax. It's again asking how much more. So if we want to know how much more, we need to find the difference between those two numbers. We can find the difference by subtracting. So I'm going to take the bigger number and I'm going to put it on top, 196. I'm going to subtract 168 from it. And I get 16 minus 8 would be 8. 8 minus 6 would be 2, and then 1 minus 1 would be nothing. So she would have paid $28 more if she had paid a 7% sales tax rather than a 6% sales tax. So the correct answer here would be A. You are going to try a problem now, and the problem you try is this one right here. Kelly bought a new refrigerator for $800 plus a 6% sales tax. How much more would she have paid if the sales tax were 7% instead of 6%? So go ahead and pause the video, and then when you're ready to check your answer, push play again and I'll have it for you. All right, the correct answer for this question is E. So go ahead and check your work. If you got E, you did the question correctly. If you got any other choice, go back and watch the original video and then try re-solving this problem.